As a law enforcement officer, you go in to serve and protect, right? That's what most individuals like myself do. You know, you plan on doing this since you're a kid, and you keep a squeaky clean record, and you plan for the best. All you want to do is, you know, get in the car, turn on the lights, and enjoy that cop life, right? Make your parents proud, as they say. What I found is that's the opposite of what actually happens. And 3 weeks after police academy, I got to a call where I saw a little girl who was 3 years old, and she had cigarette burns. If it could break, it was broken. And I didn't even know baby body bags existed until this moment. In that moment is when my life changed. I got dark real quick emotionally. And I wasn't able to come out of that because I didn't know how to talk to it, because I couldn't go home to my wife and sit down at a dinner table and have that conversation. I didn't even know how to exude those feelings or even know what I was feeling, because nothing in the police academy preps you for this, nothing in life preps you for that. And then you see death after death after death, and some of these things just do not get reported on the news, and it takes you down this dark hole that I know I'm not the only one that couldn't come out of it. And it got to a point where I was just serving warrants without a bulletproof vest, kicking in doors, because I wanted to be taken out. But I wasn't going to take myself out because my family wouldn't get the death benefits. And I got darker and darker to the point where I just stopped feeling altogether. I changed as a person, and just engaged society in a real beastly manner. And it's very easy to sit back on the television and watch the news and judge law enforcement for some of the actions that they do. And I don't condone all of them, but you need to know the person behind the badge. And as young as a lot of police officers are when they come on the force, unfortunately, we don't even know who we are. Come fresh out of the military or fresh out of college, and you are given all this power you've never had before. And you mean to do well, you mean to do right, but society hates you. At least that's my experience. And then once I got to a point where I was put in a position to take somebody out, I put my 2 weeks notice in. And then I had to begin another journey of understanding who Dom Faussette is. And I tried to find different ways to cope with it, but the one thing that worked the best for me was talking my hurt. It wasn't medication, it wasn't alcohol, it wasn't anything that's currently legalized. It was conversation with myself, conversation with an audience of one, and that led into me traveling the world and talking about how to overcome hurt, how to find happiness. See, I was a happy kid, but there was about a good decade and a half span where you have a nice house, but you sleep in the closet because that's the area you can control. At every egress and ingress in your home or your apartment, there's a gun, if not one, two. Relationship after relationship, nobody really gets you. Heck, you don't even get you. And you try to mask this pain, mask this hurt, mask the night terrors, mask just your unknowing want to just punch random people out while you're in the grocery store. People make you angry and you don't know why. And then I began to just really understand who I was, shrink after shrink, but it wasn't that helped me. It was me just having this conversation with myself. Why am I the way that I am, and who can I be moving forward? And it was the who that I could be that allowed me to change and become a person that can actually look at myself in the mirror and smile. So now I move and I travel and I get to talk to people that maybe they're not first responders, but they have the same prick in their heart, the same dark heart, the same gray heart. It just doesn't even really pump the way it's supposed to. And getting one positive pump after another is what allows me to maybe sleep 3 to 4 hours a night. And for me, that's a win. And I still have stories that I tell and stories that I share with my spouse And as I love myself, she's able to love me, and I'm able to show love to other people, and I'm able to understand their hurts. And again, it may not be them carrying a badge. It could literally be something they went through as a teenager. See, hurt is hurt no matter how you look at it. And once I was able to get past Dom Faussette and get over myself and understand my purpose, I was able to begin to heal.